wake up in the morning feeling good right now. I know it, where my joy come from. It's the morning, oh, it's the morning.
Dog, I forgot to put on lotion. What's up, y'all? Welcome to another episode of the I'm Up North East podcast. I want to first say, before I start, thank y'all to anybody that's reached out, commented, text, call about the last few episodes. Just opening up a little bit more and being more vulnerable and telling the truth. Not that the ones before there weren't, but like I said, on this self-discovery journey, I'm just taking the time to really search myself and find out what's true. So thank you for those that have reached out. Y'all know how we do it before we get started. Let's breathe for a little bit, regardless of where you are, in your house, in your car, chilling at Starbucks, whatever the case. Take a second, let's breathe deeply, take in all the air you can and slowly breathe out. Here we go. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. One more time, breathe in and out. Yeah. Imagine doing that for 5 to 10 minutes a day. When you first wake up in the morning, no technology, no distraction, just you and your breath out of your body. It channels a few things. So just, and you know, I keep forgetting to talk about that. One of these episodes I'm gonna bring it up, but for now, I'm talking about myself. And for this one, I want to talk about neglect. I feel like there's a lot of things that I've loved, a lot of things that I cherish. I feel like, in a way, when frustration starts happening, you begin to figure out ways to remove yourself, from whatever it is that's bothering you. And sometimes you don't ever really know. And I know. That's why I keep saying, for whatever reason, I moved to Texas, because I felt that something was tingling at me and clawing at me, but I just could not put my finger on it to save my life. And sometimes putting yourself in a form of exile / neglecting yourself from the things that you normally do, your routine, sometimes you don't even know that it's just unhealthy or what have you. And which is why I think it's important to sometimes take sabbaticals. Sometimes it's important to just take a trip alone or with the people that are the closest to you, and you go vent these things out. So neglect can be positive or negative, depending on which way you want to look at it. I feel like for me, it's been mostly positive. In a weird way, I think it's made some people around me uncomfortable. It's made some people that I thought were friends say a lot about me. And in a lot of ways, I'm supposed to. The people that are supposed to be there are gonna be there. And I mean, when you decide to make decisions based on having a better feeling for yourself, I think that's just what naturally comes. And you start to find out where you're used at. You start to find out where you're taken seriously at, and you start to find out like how much energy is being drained from you from giving so much to others. I'm not saying to stop giving, but you got to be careful in what capacity that you continue to give of yourself, especially when it involves you neglecting all of your creative outlets, the things that make you who you are. that's when it becomes a problem, and that's when you got to fix the problem. So for me, I neglected a lot of stuff when I was that I may have said I wanted to do when I got older, and I started finding myself just going with the flow of what somebody has told me is popping, money-wise, or popping service-wise, whatever the case may be. So I'm on a path. The path that I'm on is simply finding out what's true to myself, and those things that I do all day, every day is who I become. You know, Earl Nightingale says something in The Stranger's Secret, in case you haven't checked that out. He says, we become what we think about. So as a man thinketh, so is he. And that applies to women too. Whatever it is that you're thinking about, is exactly what you become. What you're thinking about is where your actions take place next. So be careful about your thoughts. Be careful about what you choose to give up in turn. Be careful about what you choose to give up in exchange for giving to other people. Sometimes you're giving, and I think that's a discernment thing. Sometimes your giving is actually you neglecting. So be careful of that. But anyway, I probably ain't make none of that make sense. But neglect was the word of the day. And don't neglect the person inside of you that is truly happy with the things that you love doing because of something somebody else is doing, or because of something that was said to you, or because of any external force apart from what you literally want to do. And that's it. Y'all have a great day. Health is wealth. Drink lots of water. Put them sodas down. No excuses. I'm going to put some lotion on. Yo, if you like that episode, all I need you to do is subscribe, like, and comment. And make sure you share it with somebody, because maybe this piece of content could help them. Let's keep it going.